Okay, so we're going to take our seed potato, and I'm going to go ahead. I don't want to cut through that eye, so I'm just going to cut off to the side. And once again, be careful. Don't cut yourself. I'm going to turn those over, and I'm just going to cut them into thirds and set them aside. And let's see, we've got one more big boy tater here. We're going to cut him. And once again, turn it over, cut it into thirds. And then these that we've just cut up today, we're going to put into the refrigerator and once again, let them heal over a bit. As you can see, we have a group of potatoes that I already cut up here. But what you want to do, you want to let them kind of heal over for a couple of days. And I really just set this in a container in my refrigerator, or you can just set it aside and just let them all heal over. And then it's time to go ahead and get them planted. As you can see, I have some, or actually I had some leftover wire that basically I just made it into a circle, and I'm just setting it directly onto the ground. And now I'm going to place my potatoes inside. So you can just sprinkle them in. You don't need to be super duper perfect with this. Just make sure they've got enough room to grow. Enough room so they won't be overcrowded. And just going to put those in there. So I'm just going to, I don't really want them touching each other, so I'm going to do my best to make sure that they don't. And we'll just add the rest of these potatoes. Okay, so there we have it. Potato. Make sure they're not touching. Well, at least I like to make sure they're not touching. And it's that easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover these up with a very light layer of soil. And then once they do start to sprout, what is that? Yes, you're just going to put on a layer of soil. And once they start to sprout, we put on another layer. And just keep building up our layers. Once we get this layer in, we'll just keep building up our layers as they start to sprout. And this way, you won't have to worry about breaking your back digging up potatoes. It's that easy. Okay, as you can see, I dug up one of my potatoes and these I planted a few weeks ago. And as you can see, it's starting to do what it's supposed to do. These are red skin potatoes. And these were cut like I showed you in the earlier video. And then as you can see, this is what they're doing underground. They're starting to make little roots. So we're just going to put that back where we found it, cover it back up, and leave it alone. But I just wanted to be able to show you what that looks like, what's going on underground. Easy, huh? We're going to have a ton of potatoes this year.